OK，稍等我一下，我看一下，看个东西啊。哎，真尴尬。如果这个线到底，如果15度的话，这个距离到底要抓多少？很难抓这个。最简单就是有一个 L 型的头的话就好很多，但是也没有60是吧？60行啊。在研究做那个、自己做支架，可如果要插线的话，到底要离桌面多少公分才行啊？毕竟线是硬的啊。那你不可能线贴到那个、不可能贴到底，那一定要留距离啊。那到底要留多少？目前我这样看的话，行啊，60mm。基本上，如果你认识读机械的，那单位都会用 millimeter， 都不用公分。一般人单位爱用公分，学机械爱用 millimeter， 因为平常都就是用 millimeter， 不用到公分，公分太粗了很麻烦，要一直写小数点很不方便。mm 的话就不用写小数点，你就看。没有切，就闪退正反。我想要先切好就是这样，我只要按 Auto Tape 它就很容易闪退。该死的，一定不是我系统问题啊！电脑才刚重灌过啊，为了 OBS 重灌的，因为 OBS 没办法用比较新的版本，只要一更新就不能开，我也不知道为什么。然后错误码去 OBS 论坛问，那他妈的也没有人回我，我只能那个。我只能电脑重灌了。我之前还搞了什么，想说也许有用，好像把什么驱动给重灌了。想如果那一招有用的话 ，OBS 可以更新，我就不用那个，就不用重灌，就不行啊，就不行啊，就只能重灌啊，真的很白痴，然后也问题也考不出来。
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with every people.
你跟谁啊？
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I?
不，
I'm so
我不知道你
furious,
谁。
though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that will help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to talk to someone other than myself,
这是个只想得到自己的混账的。
you could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man. That pedicus, xanthodontus, exophthalmic
不
morsel.
过这是酒会，你要跟我说要酒他才开口，他不会自己去做圣男呢、
No idea what that meant.
对啊，公三小。
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
挑对酒，
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepius, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with that banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a
Sweet.
party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
算了。葡萄酒，那我要先拿葡萄酒啊。
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I've come to get your finest dry wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
我已经忘记他到底是喝甜的还是不喝甜的啊，我没有关系。
Come back for more. Care to see my impression of
公
Protagoras?
三小
I，call it the flapping bladder.
I'm sure she wouldn't.
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though.
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
To Dionysos.
这时候再问就显得不，就显得那个
This is delicious.
This is nectar of
解风情啊！你都要喝酒，然后你还要问他一个问题：你为什么要跟他吵架啊？都说我们他妈的要来比喝酒了，然后你还要问一堆问题，那根本不合理啊！No sense。先把他灌醉，灌醉之后要问才能问。
Where did you find this delicious wine? It must be Pericles' finest.
You know what they say, good wine makes good friends.
OK，
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and
我不知道你在称赞他还是
Ready for another?
觉得这是他的极限啊！你再让他喝，
This is the best symposium I've been to in a while. You know what? I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Every business, write her into a play. I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine beauty. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Then she sought my friend Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it. I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Gratis in Argos. Here I come.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you come back. He won't notice anything.
但奴会一直偷听我讲话呢，我觉得我应该揍他。
Come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact, or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
橄榄油，我会需要橄榄。但是任务物品橄榄油，what the fuck？ 啊，在这要怎么去啊？这里是吧？
Someone's been hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles.
哦，为什么你们头发都白的啊？不可能是老啊，看脸一点都不老。
It sounded like someone was in pain.
你看，那是野兽的格斗。
Distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I thought this party was tame even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again. Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen. But Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
行，开心就好。
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons. And these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say?
一脸嫌弃。
Join us.
嗯，
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
像你也开始想学他唱诗歌，就是。
But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been
科林西亚。
I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. False, and the only ones there with any smarts. Ali! Come back inside! Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Thusha in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
OK， 没有附近任务。啊，这里还有任务。苏格拉底，安安苏格拉底。
I admit, I'm surprised to see you here, but everything has a price, as you said. I can't help but wonder what price you paid to gain entry to the symposium.
Keep wondering.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. We're better to do so than here. I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasima Hos. Would you agree that the act of
统治是一种艺术吗？
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not...
后面是吐了还是怎样？
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
没有3吗？没有3吗？
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating
我想听他讲完
saved
哦
the lives， of
要那样感觉就是想结束话题啊。
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view
他
on
感觉选项少了。
Wasting your time.
Aspasia.
他谁啊？我们可以揍他吗？看手臂我就一定可以打赢他啊！看看我们的，对不对？一定可以打赢他。
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
哦，你就是阿斯伯奇亚斯吧？
Interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
嘿嘿，你
Then
所用
fine.
拳头。
Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia.
嘿嘿嘿，
I had to go to great
只是
lengths
拍谁
to
呢？
learn their workings.
这是拍谁呢？
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
然后故意生气，我们才有筹码，
And
懂吗
there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
I'd be more comfortable in these clothes if I had a blade in my hand.
You never
네.
really get used to them. It
我们得
seems
说
we
实话
have，the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
我觉得我们
What clues do you have?
之间关系
to
并不
whereabouts?
重要，
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her
对不
in
对？
Argos.
我在找人才是重要的，我找的人是谁并不重要。
Agathe there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Antusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend.
舰队司令
An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
有什么不肯爬呢？要是我照爬。
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Phoebe did nothing wrong. Aspasia asked her to let me in.
Of course she did. I can't say I'm thrilled about going down and speaking to everyone. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you need to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I
Oh, yeah.
figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Ematiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is
一脸
where our
kiss Ivy
conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your
干
search.
他就干就他叫我来叫你下去啊，你又不下去，然后你又跟然后我上来，你又说你会下去，你到底是想怎样的 get savvy？ 嘿嘿。我就觉得，哎、你这个人哦，这个人哦。我要离开了。
You look tired.
嘿嘿。
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There is a woman in Corinth I'd like to talk to.
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades. He says you don't go there to talk.
Alcibiades says a lot of things.
He sure does. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia. About Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
没有出事。我以为那矛离开我们的手就是要出事的前兆啊，嘿，就是会有人把他干走的意思，才要让他离开我们的手。
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
嘿嘿，说好像我不会回去一样。
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, baby.
Bye, Cassandra.
Enemies no longer.
又有多项新任务，伟外哦。
Let's go.
Hey! Is it the race?
我像我被抓两下就去半条，好废哦。后边。沉默港口是吧？公民权测试，苏格拉底的任务，行，去找苏格拉底聊聊。 我们来看是不是这人不会受伤。这人不会受伤，为什么？不应该啊！啊！他已经升级了。哦，我们有第二排技能了，太好了！我一直好想要第二排技能。那我们才可以多点技能。有时候就那个。
Talking in circles may work on others, Socrates, but not on me.
I don't speak in circles or any other shape. You answered one of my questions, and that brought another to mind.
And another. Ooh, and another. Cassandra!
And
I knew you'd change your mind after turning me down. Unfortunately, love must wait a little longer.
Whatever you say.
I hate to cut our conversation short, Socrates, but I believe you've talked enough for the both of us. We must find another use for that mouth of yours.
Speak to him long enough, and you may find the smallest hint of knowledge veiled deep behind his enthusiastic advances.
A compliment and an insult in the same sentence. He truly is gifted. You've arrived at the perfect time. I have a friend named Sophanes who wants to become an Athenian citizen, but he needs a bit of help. Your help.
I can't wait to hear what my help he needs.
不用管他为什么。
Pistios would do really, but you're my favorite. All you need to do is sign my friend's name on a little list.
There has to be a reason Sophanis can't sign the list himself.
Well, he would, but he isn't nearly as able as you are.
你在酸他的意思
Meaning, you have skills he doesn't possess. He'd fail if he tried on his own.
啊？
Why Athens? Surely he's a citizen somewhere else already.
Everyone wants to be an Athenian citizen, even if they don't say so. Sophanes has a mind for politics, but can only participate as a citizen.
I didn't realize you had a list of mercenaries you favored. And
应该有吧？
Armadillo.
我们做好用。
Of course you are. Although, if you ask nicely, I would happily let you be on the bottom.
This sounds simple.
对啊，听起来没啥。
There's this small matter that you'll have to enter the metroon, where you're not allowed, and forge his name,
怎样？
of course.
So he's trying to become a citizen illegally.
啊，
You should have led with that.
I'll try to remember that the next time.
那干嘛
The？ building you're looking for is near the
那干嘛？
Agora. Be safe.
对啊，这个还可以还原吗？
可以啊。
你有看到我的方格子吗？
没有。
没有。
嗯。
Should be extra careful in this area.
哎，平常你不是很会爬吗？这人倒是不爬，我也不知道为什么。哇，动物又死了，那动物真的很没用。哎呦！挡过来。哎，这样，你要打吗？真是。
There, his name's been signed. Time to get back to Alcibiades.
对，士兵就算了，有些人到底在凑什么热闹的？真的是哦。如果需要的话，我可以空手把你们全部都涂啊，所以你们可以不要这么的。
My favorite Misthios return.
他衣服是不是换了
And？ with good news, too.
My favorite kind. You did it then.
Of course I did. Sophanis' name is now on the citizen list.
Perfect. I knew you were the right Misthios for the job.
哦，你还有任务。
Now that you forged my friend's name on the citizens list, there's one more thing that needs to be done.
If you told me this needed to be done before,
嘿
I
嘿
would have taken
对啊，为什么要分开讲？
Maybe, but this way I get to see you more often.
Just tell me what you need.
Unfortunately, getting Sofani's name on the list doesn't make him a citizen. He also needs a witness who can validate
那
his
你来做不就好了吗？
So you want me to be the witness?
If only it were that easy. No, there's someone I have in mind. An extremely handsome man by the name of Peros.
I'll find your handsome witness.
Perfect. I knew you'd be willing to help.
There must be a good reason that he can't.
哦，为什么你不当？
Of course, the witness must be an Athenian citizen, but it can't be a friend. Be careful with Peros, though. It's
我只有你会吧？
lose oneself.
德国花花公子。
If there's more after this, I want to know now.
Of course, this should be the last thing.
Should.
I mean, is.
Time to find Peros.
He's often around the Justice Building on the east side of the Agora.
And I just ask him to help?
当然是用
Peros needs to say that the parents of Sophanis were both Athenian. How you get him to do it is up to you.
雅典造币厂北风。造币厂在哪里？问题是我不知道造币厂在哪里，你跟我说在造币厂北风。唉，在这。阿哥拉斯世界，那有可能是这里啊。但这边看起来不像世界啊。哦，那我们就先到这里。
Be careful not to get spotted. The witness. There you are.
Here!
让我们跟他友好交流。
That's the guy Alcibiades called handsome? Can't say I agree with him.
嗯，我也这么觉得。
You tell Theon I'm not giving him anymore. If he wants to talk to me, he can come himself.
I'm not here about that.
Well, what do you want then?
There is a man trying to become an Athenian citizen. You're going to be his witness.
Me? Why?
Because Alcibiades said you're the one to do it.
Ah, Alcibiades. He is persistent. And who is this man I meant to help?
His name is Sophanis.
Sophanis. I know that name well. I won't help you though, not for him.
I don't know him. Why don't you want to help?
你得知道理由吧？
True mystios never get all the information up front. Sophanis betrayed his men for drachmi. He deserves death, not citizenship. Ah, look, it isn't your fault. You didn't know, but now you do.
Sounds like Theon may be sending someone to collect from you. Wouldn't it be nice to have the drachmi you need?
Ah, fine. I'll do what you want.
你不要太暴力啊！钱可以解决，200块给他了。 也可以接受啊。毕竟我们也是受人所托嘛，对不对？然后我们也是需要别人帮忙。对啊，你这个时候用拳头就有点的，是不是？这时候感觉就不适合用拳头。对，即使你现在揍了他，他答应你了，那等到那一天这个会议的时候，他反悔怎么办？对，没有意义啊，这就不该揍他。我想去揍通缉我的人，只要用拳头揍他就好，不需要把他揍死。
You've returned.
Socrates too, it seems.
Much like you, he just can't seem to stay away. I hope there were no issues.
Yes, he just needed a little push.
Ah, I was worried about that. Well, you did the
那
right
花的是我的钱。
You kept information from me. Information that would have been nice to know.
I believe people like Sophanis deserve second chances. I didn't think what he did mattered to you.
Next time, let me decide what matters to me.
Understood. I should give Sophanis the news.
Do not bad citizens do harm to their neighbors and good citizens good? Is it possible to tell if someone will be good or bad without first giving
我
them
煮
a
鸡香
chance?
超烫的。
Person isn't the same forever. Someone bad can become good.
But is the inverse not also true?
嗯哼，
Someone considered good can then become bad?
是的。
How can we predict someone's
我也赞同
actions now, let alone in the future?
A person's past shows who they'll become. The one easy part of my job is how predictable people can be.
Then a war criminal such as Sophan must bear that choice with no hope to change how he's seen. I wonder then if bad actions can reverse good or good actions can reverse bad. Perhaps we can speak on that another time.
Thank the gods.
嘿嘿，不想听他讲话的意思。通缉我的人呢？想请他吃丑霸、啊。虽然我喜欢被通缉，可不代表我不喜欢揍人。嘿嘿。拜拜。安，哦，这有个奇怪的，这玩意是啥？轨道车用的圈圈是吧？
There's the supplies. no one notices me here.
哦，好硬哦！靠北，他死掉了，他起飞的时候撞到那个护栏死掉了，天啊！哎，狼啊，42有点高啊。嘿嘿。 为什么不能招募？还不服气是不是？可以招募了吗？还不服气是不是？还是我格子满了？船。你现在没显示看这样行不行？也是不行啊！这样存档，哎，不行，这也不能存。你加入那就去死吧！ OK， 存档。OK， 退出制作模式。OK， 那今天就这样了，那么就拜拜。